everybody? I'm here today with a driving lesson on pulling away from a roadside stop. In this video, I'll be going over the basics of pulling away from being stopped at the roadside. Now, this will work for any situation for when you are stopped. Let's say, you're just like me right now. You're pulled over just to do something. I was setting up my camera and my whole setup over here, which is actually just basically setting up my camera. I don't know why I expanded on that. If you're in that situation, or if your car broke down on the side of the road, you had to fix a flat tire, or if you're pulled over by a police officer, like whatever the situation is, this will work, for whatever reason you are at a roadside stop. So basically, I'll go over the steps, then I'll demonstrate. Step number one is signal away from the curb. Now, I should be signaled towards the curb right now. I would start off by signaling away from the curb. Then you're going to check all your mirrors and your blind spots. But start off by checking your right mirror, your curbside mirror, and your curbside blind spot, because there might be a person that's like literally walking beside your car, and even though you're steering onto the road, right, you don't want to start moving when they're like right beside your car, because that could be dangerous. Maybe they have a dog and the dog is like close to your tire, whatever the case is. So basically, you want to start off by checking your curbside. Sorry about that, I got distracted by that truck. You want to start off by checking your curbside mirror and your curbside blind spot. Then you want to check your rear view mirror, your left side mirror, your left blind spot. Okay, so your roadside mirror, your road blind spot. And then you're looking for traffic and pedestrians on that side. Okay, when you see that it is good to go, that you are safe to proceed, you're going to steer slightly away from the curb. I'm assuming that your car is in drive or first gear already. Then you're going to accelerate slowly, and then you're going to straighten out your wheel on the new street. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate this. Okay, so what I'm going to start off by doing is signaling to the roadside. So signal away from the curb, because that lets everyone around me know now that I plan on moving away from the curb, on pulling away from the roadside stop. And they're not worried. So right now there's a car coming down the street behind me, and they know I plan on moving away from the curb. So while you're doing all of these checks, your signal is telling everyone what you plan on doing. So it's like a bonus communication to start off with your signal. Now I'm going to check my curbside mirror, my curbside blind spot. There's nobody there, nobody approaching my car on that side. Now I'm going to look for traffic and pedestrians on the roadway. So I'm checking my rear view mirror, my roadside, which is my left side mirror, and my left blind spot. I'm ready to go. Car's in drive, parking brake is off. I'm gonna do a quick check once again, just because I've been waiting for quite a few moments. Now we're gonna steer away from the curb, accelerate, straighten out, just like that. Now what I'll do is I'll actually demonstrate it again, but this time, and I'll pull over here, but this time I'll do it a little bit faster, more in real time, basically. So I'm gonna let this car pass. Okay, now I'm gonna signal away from the curb. Okay, checking my curbside mirror blind spot, rear view mirror, roadside mirror, roadside blind spot. Good to go. It's completely safe, it's legal. There's someone on the road crossing right there. And here's the thing, like, I'm signaling and they're jaywalking, but they're a pedestrian. I'm not gonna go and say like, you're wrong, I'm right, I should be going. So you have to yield the right of way when it makes sense to do so. So we're gonna start the process again, because if you've been waiting for moments, then your blind spot check and your mirror check is useless. You gotta do it again. So doing my curbside checks, rear view mirror, my roadside checks, we're good to go. Steer away, accelerate, straighten out. You'll notice that I look at my mirror for a brief moment as I'm steering away, just because I did check it before, but like a car could just have turned on the street, and that car could end up driving at like 150 kilometers an hour down that street. So I really want to make sure that it is safe for me to proceed. And that's it. Those are the basics of pulling away from a roadside stop. I hope that wasn't too confusing and too all over the place. I wanted to explain everything, because pulling away from a roadside stop can actually be quite unsafe if you don't know how to do it properly, because you're going from a standstill to movement on an area where there could be pedestrians and vehicles moving at any various speed, because it could even be a cyclist, which is moving at a vehicle speed, but they're pedestrian size, right? So anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed the video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.